Question number 36. The man appeared that the two satellite A and B are at a distance. Confusion jat pa dekho. Question je satellite ta hangira planet ta hangira muni pata hai ko. Two satellite A and B are at a distance RA and RB from the Earth surface. Earth surface में appear and R is the radius of Delay satellite relay record. Sina koi भी art नहीं. This is all art and the first satellite is at a radius. What will be the radius? Effective radius R1 will be equal to क्या माना है? R1 will be equal to from here to here. This is radius art's radius plus height. Your small r1 will be equal to, can we put it as r plus h1? So यहाँ पे आएगा. And this will be equal to R plus RA. And what about your RB? What about your R2? The effective distance of the second satellite from the core. Man appear is now from the surface of the Earth से, from the surface of the Earth लगी ना, the first satellite से क्या लाभ क्या है? ताकि RA लाभ क्या है? This is at a height RA. And what about the height of the second? What about the height of the second satellite? It is at a height RB layer. Natro, ध्यान को अभी ताकि from here से सिगुलो उतारा गति का योगनी. What will be the distance? The distance will be capital R plus h1, and this will be the effective distance measured from the core. Core लगी calculate होगी को. Same होता रहती. This is क्या लाने से your R plus क्या था? R plus h2 will be equal to R2, small r2. So R plus क्या लागा? RB यानी इबे आरेगो यारे. We have measured the effective distance of the first satellite, second satellite from the core. Next the speed up to another. What will be the orbital velocity of this satellite V1, and what is the orbital velocity of this satellite V2? My ratio very simple or very easy. Or V1 by V2 is equal to, what is the expression? Orbital velocity will be equal to capital G, capital M divided by this is distance R1. Okay, distance R1 rule over क्या लानी? Capital G, capital M divided by this is R2. यानी after cancellation it is very simple. क्या आता रहनी बस है R2 divided by R1 होता है, and our answer will be, what is the value of R2? This is R plus RB divided by R plus RA. Finish. I 2 or 3 questions simultaneously in what kiya to go na sino ko. Question number 36 ले रहे. Question number 37 जाइए what करवा? What तरी को? अभी भी next टाइम ये हो. करी लो याद दियो. Next question number 37. We have already done this one. And what about question number 38? 38 से जाकर मुकम्मला पान गिनी. फुल आ गई इधर खाए रखे. The changing of orbit से will require how much of work done? Work done से क्या आता है? सीधा this is our planet Earth नहीं रेको. And we have this is first orbit at a distance R1. Distance R1 is measured from the core Nicosia. Understood me? This is the inner orbit and this is outer orbit. This is your R2. in order to drag this satellite from inner orbit to outer orbit, what must be the work done? Last, yes. The work done will be equal to capital G, capital M, small m divided by 2, and this will be 1 by R1 minus 1 by this is R2 in hydrogen. Yani ko, my value option biro here. Capital G, capital M, small m divided by 2 into what about the distance R1? R1 से माना क्या pyramid? A satellite is taken. A satellite of the R of mass small m is taken from the orbit of radius twice R. Here, this is R1 is equal to twice R. And what about the R2? This is given as 3R. Understand the me? But we have to simply put it as 2R minus 1 by this is 3R. In short, okay, after simplification, we will be having 3 into 6, 3 into 2, it will be 6, 6 into 2, 12, and we will be having capital G M, small m divided by 12R. Finish. Direct form na ni policy ko satellite ki. Next time we have question number 39. 39 से एकदम difficult होगा question एकदम सिंगे को. I नगरांग explain तो गिमा तंदा what is the time period for any satellite that is revolving just above the earth surface. Earth surface की जब कोई yang very near हो ना स्वाइन revolve तो रुक चली बस satellite में तो what is the time period here? हमारी टाइम पीरियड तो क्या था कि this is equal to 2 pi into root over r divided by g ना height भी height अब height की यही को से अतुका with what velocity मार velocity तो क्या होगा नहीं होगा the velocity orbital velocity will be approximately क्या होगा माना दिनों से 8 किलोमीटर पर सेकेंड में ताबरा देखो I question read the question explain the I am just giving you an insight about the different orbital velocity and the different time period for satellite which will be rotating just above the earth surface and which is at a particular distance. Yeah, go. Very near you. I thought na sili bro later bro. Like that. Here this is R bro. Your ice is very small so that our height will be ignored. Ignored of the now. One of which like is it what is the orbital velocity at any point? See this is at a height h in a and this is radius r this is radius r so that small r will be equal to r plus a and what will be the orbital velocity? What will be the expression? My orbital velocity at a height will be equal to this will be equal to my orbital velocity will over capital G M divided by small r, and in terms of your time period time period this is according to your Kepler's third law now we have T square is equal to 4 pi square divided by capital G M into this is r cube minus 1 in the bra. See basic se ani thona daki bani ngarang da kari haina taki what is the orbital velocity? Orbital velocity of the satellite, it will have this expression orbital velocity root over gm divided by small r, where small r is the effective distance from the core. Effective distance from the core like because this may be for any position in maybe for any satellite which is just above at here it doesn't matter. Understood ba? There go. And after putting ice is equal to 0, सिनेमा की value से क्या है हमसे लदिनों से ice is equal to 0, ice to 0 ने हाथन बता रहा कदी we will get our orbital velocity of the satellite just above the earth surface will be exactly equal to 8 km per second. कोई satellite अमर सिनाने earth की surface से very close होना revolve तो उतार दी माल velocity जे 8 km per second ता कदी यागदरा सिंगरांग ini illustrate to ko hai gere ko adu ko what will be the expression magi expression ko ye bata rahe at any given height to eta radi root over capital G m divided by small r yara ni velocity ko khang re ko velocity khang re matung to now what about the orbital velocity for orbital velocity lo gre time period ke bolo rasi time period for the satellite just above the earth will be equal to 2 pi root over rg yara ni yare ko aduga what about any other orbit ki oitaragana your time period, the square of time period will be equal to 4 pi square capital Gm into r cube. This is according to your Kepler's third law. I ngarang su time period of a satellite hai gre ko formula book to loina everything loina ire yaubani aduni we are now going to apply this formula. Si formula je apply to batare yakadra see loina copy to do banate. You don't have to copy this, you don't have to copy this, you have to simply memorize the time period for any satellite just above the earth surface equal to si kya mane ba in terms of value do itadi kya mane 84 minute ka mana bro manada bro managi yakadra your question can be asked in terms of value na hoga or in terms of expression na hoga. Now let us calculate in terms of your expression known as ko your t square will be equal to 4 pi square capital Gm. Now si kamani where man height se kya pyramid one projectile atang ai aka explain to ki ko si di just concept hatani ai no man question je exactly height je kai no height ara here we have a projectile, we have any object amale rebe ko this object is revolving round just near to the earth surface to revolve to matung da kai dore se now ma si kai karam mongda la se it escape from this orbit ma ni masagi orbit se escape to re ko ai is understand to bro na ki sida swine revolve to le me ba due to the increase in the speed this satellite escape from this near orbit my near orbit they escape to re and it now comes to another it now comes to this orbit, this greater orbit, the larger orbit, the mala abra lakriba, like ko. Adu itadi mana CP is this will be kalani se. The mass, the satellite from here will be now changed to here. C position the lakra, like. And what is the height of this second orbit? Second orbit ki height to kya pyramid is one projectile after deviating from its part start moving round the earth in a circular path of radius equal to 9 times the radius of earth. Earth ki radius capital R se ki koi re adu ita here si kya hoga thori this will be R plus 8R and finally we will be having 9R yakade aruga understood to ngam ragam da hari se mana pyramid is the effective distance from the core to this new orbit se another orbit se kokti kya pyramid 9 and period automatically your height must be 8R tro gyan da bra adu nam if you do not know this step from the 30 you simply put it as small r equal to 9R. The effective distance of this satellite from the core will be equal to kya ta gani ba 9R ya kadra height am nuntar the height will be 8R ta da ta ro tare ya kadra ai question am ta last one explain to ke ko see ahan the near surface the can was a satellite am is why not rotate to gun chalam ya revolve to gun chalam ya adu due to the increase in the speed this satellite escape from this orbit see orbit se ki escape to re and it now start revolving around the earth in an circular path having the radius my radius kya hoga 9R measure from kanadagi from the core si core dagi measure to matam ya ga ya roidra understood to ngame ko adu itadi question jina hangi se kai no aita you have to find out the time period or the duration taken by the satellite to revolve in this bigger orbit se chakka matam mana time kaya utilize to gani to u hai ya bra question ji khangabo ya rani ko ma sai ungale midra ungale ma jima na tho chakhare na tho chakka ka yore ba ma se kyam la pham 9R la pham ma ma koi ko le gre sai le ma je niya natra se due to the increasing speed now it is extended to spin around the greater circle of the mass revolve to re ye anda bra adu itadi here spin revolve to matam time kya changi 84 minute am chang manatra adu in a bigger radius da ma orbit to utara gani what will be the time period that is the question okay understand the right yarani ko adu itadi according to your Kepler's third law matung nadi the square of the time period will be equal to 4 pi square capital GM divided by capital GM into R cube tabra. You put the value and value to option below. So this is 4 pi square divided by capital GM से कमाइन यहाँ पे है. Can we put it as capital GM is equal to small g R square यहाँ पे अपना तबरा. स्माइल यहाँ पे है इतना. Yes. अदो दी इसी का योनी small g this is R square में इव्या अपना. यारे. And what about your R cube? R cube will be equal to क्या मानना नहीं से? This is 9 into this is 9 into this is 9 into can we put it as R cube? Understood to हम लोग? क्या करते हैं अभी What is the effective distance? Man, it is very simple when we confidence to go. Let me remove this. What is the distance here? The distance will be 9 aram tabla ka tablo. Tare. Hani ko. Adu 9 into 9 into R cube. Here R square and this cube can cancel out. Okay. And here Kelani said this time period T will be equal to kya manani? If we take the square, my square root sila ko taragadi. This will give you 2 pi. Amna apna la. This is 2 pi ko. C square look of this will be 9 into क्या लाखों से 3 में लाख करना होगा जो क्या था bro double 9 ये होता है कभी if we take the square root we will have 9 and this remaining 9 will give you 3 into 3 so if we take all of the square root it will be 3 में दाबरा दारे हमें निको अतो उससे मन में क्या ले हुई root over क्या ले हुआ this is your R divided by G में लेंगों तो bro अदो इसी क्या मान रहे 9 to 3 this is 27 ताबरा can we put it as 27 into this is 2 pi root over क्या लापा R by G ताबरा this is our answer पे answer फंगे को however मान कमाइना हम लोग आए वैसे this is equal to 27 into what is the value my value भी क्या लाख है this is the duration of revolution for any satellite which is just above the earth surface की just above the क्या ले मान संग 84 मीटर में चल मना त्रा मान value भी ये this is equal to 84 मीटर तो माइनस हाफ में उससे आ रहा है तब exact value पिरम उससे आई expression wise में पिरम उससे आई अनी मक्स ले ले इसलो question number 41 से identify the type of satellite आई नरांग ताकि बगी मतुनी नदी what must be the career say type of the satellite now if the length of the day is capital T mapi reko aduga the height of the TV satellite above the earth surface which will appear stationary from earth will be alkanama satellite wagini geostationary satellite wagini ko that means it will take 24 hours for one complete revolution around the earth earth से revolve तो क्या कर दी it will take 24 hours माना संगनी हाई की को अदु इतादी सिदे वो नंगा करिगुम्बा stationary है वो वही से place से पलम दब तारगसु माना कई पिरमी if the length of the day is capital T period height of the TV satellite above the earth surface earth surface is higher mechanism or will be higher mechanism अदु TV से कई इसने के communication नंग purpose use तो उन्हें तो communication use तो उन्हें कोई कहीं that is geostationary satellite ना हाई कितना हमी को माना stationary है पलमना it is very easy to understand if not communication में पलमवा TV इसके इसने communication से इतना that means it must be geostationary satellite हाई क्या ये देखो माना हम इससे करी हम इनो we must find out the height of the technology को तो कभी ना तो मीटर वाट से की हाइट से नत्रगा टीवी सैटेलाइट से हाइट से पुतोकी नत्रा आर्ट ले रेको this is our art and this is core at this core we assume that the total mass is located here and the radius of the art is capital R in ecology and a TV satellite is located at a height is above the ground कोई ground की height is समझ रेको so that what will be the effective distance your effective distance small r will be equal to r plus I sin ibya bra tabra yare I understand the woman ko adu di here mana putwari se very putwari no time putwari natra adu what must be the time for any satellite for your question number 41 it will be this formula si formula tabra Understood the one because this is T. Nghe nó lại không muốn. Nghe nó lại không thật gì gọi. AI the square root of time period will be equal to see क्या माना नहीं? It will be equal to this is 4 pi square divided by capital G capital M into this is R cube minus R cube नत्रा क्या रेको? And here can we put this R small r to be R plus capital R plus ऐसे नहीं इव्या बरा let us extend this as 4 pi square divided by capital G capital M capital Z M into what about this RG value से क्या बना नहीं small r will be equal to capital R plus H cube मैंने इव्या बरा दबरा now if this is taken over this side C के side तला आपको तारा दिखेगा माना नहीं second we put it as T square divided by 4 pi square into this is capital G M मैंने इव्या बरा sila soncha kroko sila soncha thangge yabra and we are left with kana lemore R plus H this is cube omla kala tabra like ko se adu in order to remove this cube we will be having this minus log hoge ko se yabra sila log tarati it will be equal to 1 by 3 na tabra tari and from here this will be T square divided by 4 pi square into capital G capital M raised to power 1 by 3 minus this plus when transferred over here it becomes minus R and this is equal to 5h. The height of the communication satellite above the earth surface will be equal to this expression. Okay. I hazard this to bro on the bro. Namiko adu itadi you have to simply memorize the time period for any satellite. Satellite ki kya hoga ni se C relationship ha pugo do. Bonito le va. Question number 42 आई ना होगी skip तो रमी question number 40 में skip तो रमी 42 में skip तो इधर they are based on your planetary motion. Don't worry, we will be doing after satellite is each and every question based on satellite channel all complete होतो है zero ध्यान दाबरा हम लातो mix up तौनदर निको इन हारी जे अदो ये वो question number 43 के आंसर जे without any calculation अंता है रो सी सिंट्रिंग है तक पारगा what must be the probable answer तो क्या होगी नहीं था रो हैबरिंग I here of the DPK so if the satellite is revolving just near to the earth surface to near the mana revolve what must be the velocity? The velocity of this orbital velocity of the satellite will be approximately equal to 8 km per second and high eco understand the orbital velocity for any satellite which is just near to the earth surface it will be near to 8 km per second organin high eco aduga at a particular distance small r what would be the orbital velocity? Very simple, orbital velocity is equal to root over capital G M divided by this is small r. What is the basic difference between orbital velocity है the object or the satellite will be revolving in this particular orbital so adum rotate that will be orbital velocity. And if this object or if this satellite if this object try to escape from the Earth's gravitational pull, Earth की gravitational pull the escape करती this will be known as escape velocity है जो दिनट्रो और the escape velocity from this particular point से क्या आता है our escape velocity will be root over 2 times capital G M divided by small r. आई हरा हाई यू escape velocity will be root 2 times the orbital velocity ना हाई जब रो Just a reminder in escape velocity will be 2 times the orbital velocity from this orbit. See orbit project if the satellite is projected with how much of speed? With 2 times, with root over 2 times the orbital velocity. Orbital velocity root over 2 times it will escape from the Earth's gravitational pull. The satellite will revolve around the planet due to the gravitational pull. By gravitational pull is not one attractor of Pagineva. Now with this escape velocity, it will never return back to the Earth's surface. It will not have circular orbit. Understand Miko? Using this given hints, consider what will be the most probable option. Man say very simple if the satellite is stopped suddenly in its orbit, which is at a distance radius of the Earth from the Earth's surface and is allowed to fall freely into the Earth, the speed with which it will hit the ground. Simple question number 43. I see 43. This is only the concept. This is concept. Let me draw the actual diagram. Question number 43. This is our Earth and radius R. Now we have a satellite. It is at a height h is equal to r, so that the effective distance small r will be equal to r plus r. Understand and this is equal to 2r from the port. Already 2r now man simple concept that if this revolving satellite if it is allowed to fall back to the Earth's surface with what velocity it will strike the ground or will it strike the Earth's surface? Question here, this is satellite this is satellite when it is very near to the Earth's surface is fine Arctic gravity it will not be directly like this freely straight to okay, you know why? Revolve okay, revolve it is revolving with with what velocity? Orbital velocity now it will be slowly attracted understood it now become a satellite which is very close to the Earth's surface. The velocity with which it will strike the ground will be this will be almost equal to 8 km per second. From the option without any calculation, answer will be yes, it will be your option number 2. Option number 2 the 11.2 is the escape velocity orbital velocity option number 1 the 7.919. This is almost near to 8 the length, but unit meter per second unit to question number 11 see option number 3 and option number 4 say 11.2 this is escape velocity this option number 1, option number 3, option number 4 get eliminated and we are left with only 7.919 km per second which is approximately equal to 8 before landing on the Earth's surface the length of it will behave as a satellite revolving just about the Earth's surface. Earth's surface ki satellite the speed will be 8 km question number 43 our answer will be your option number 2. Next, question number 44. Question number 44. What will be the velocity of the satellite revolving around the Earth at a height h above the Earth's surface if the radius of the Earth is r? This is very simple. What will be the orbital velocity? Expression में क्या माना हुआ? Orbital velocity is equal to rho over capital G m divided by small r, and this small r will be equal to क्या माना ये बस? This is capital R and this is क्या लापा I समला तो रो. Here can we express it as root over capital G m divided by this is r plus I sin ibra. Can we do like this? Hai niko. What about your capital G m? This is root over G r square and ibra, and this is r plus I means क्या आता है ऐसे r into this is root over b divided by r plus I is answer खांगा निको. Hai रे. Now I am तक what किए? Question number 45 is based on your planetary motion. Skip to goge. Next question number 46. Question number 46 है. माना pyramid का pyramid. We have two communication satellite. Communication satellite हिंदी का योग बता रहे. Geostationary satellite होती ना तो, and it will take 24 hours. माना से तुम pyramid question दिता. A communication satellite of Earth which takes 24 hours to complete one circular orbit eventually has to be replaced by another satellite of double the mass. Amana small satellite niko amana kaya ogidi no heavier satellite mo ibra adu di mo se sidale ibse diagram mo ni yeko taragadi sina Earth le reko. This is our Earth and this is satellite. See satellite is of 5 kg in a khalaji. Now this 5 kg is to be replaced by kanana replaced to dino se replaced by 10 kg में replace तो उधर तो रोइरो आई ये को मतलब अंदर करे है ये से do these two satellite have the same radii तब माना ब्रो I एक्शन में तसी radius तो सब माना ये इतना अदु इतना माना find out तो वह है जी दिखाई है no. You have to compare the radius of these two satellite. These two geostationary satellite अनि जी की radius तो बोलो एक नेवा actually कमाई होने का तो बनो. This is not the actual diagram. Actual diagram निको नहीं सही इतना अदु का मार्क question based diagram होता है. It should be like this. This should be equal to 10 kg. मतलब आप बता दो मार्क time t1 is equal to क्या भी ना मेरा this is 24 hour खंगा निको. Understood होगा मी. Next T2 is also equal to 24 hour of P dabra. क्या ना bro? Question is हमारा P pyramid. The second satellite will also take 24 hour adum chang dabra changi. Adu here you have to find out your R1. This is your R2. ना product bro. Find out the relation between your R1 and R2. That is the question. Yeah bro. Adu the question is कोई ना interpret होता है. If we draw the diagram, this will be the exact diagram. But from this question, we are now going to deduce a very important concept. हम deduce तो बने हुआ. सीधे कोई ना assume तो इसी कहीं assume तो you know. These two satellites are revolving at two different orbit. Orbit tuan orbit तमाज rotate तो वे खंडरा खाली को मधु कटरा दक्तरी उन लाख जो नहीं. Anyway, now माना pyramid इसी कहीं pyramid this is T1. What is the मांगी कहीं बस what is the time period for any satellite? 100 e why bra this will be equal to 4 pi square divided by capital G m into this is r square हम ले bra sorry this is r cube हम रखना तो अरे दी मान इसलिए this is t1 by t2 this is square नहीं बया bra अरे here this 4 pi square by capital G m common होने cancel out हंगे को मान इसलिए यहाँ पे r1 divided by r2 this is की पाइन इबे आ रहा है दबरा. Can we put like this खंगा निको अदमाग इसलिए pyramid इसे कहना this is 24 divided by this is 24 it get cancel out and this is r1 divided by r2 this is की बोमा इबे आ रहा this is 1 हम तारे को अदु इतारी 1 की लोगों तारी this is r1 by r2 is equal to क्या रखो 1 हम तारा 1 हम तारे अदु what is the meaning of our conclusion? See conclusion कहनो R1 is equal to R2 tabra. That means geostationary satellite will have fixed orbit. Okay. ऐसे क्या tabra bro. If you know this concept earlier, हाँ ना खंगो तारगदी without any calculation, your answer will be 1:1. Okay. ai has khanga tra khoi dro sina ai calculation point of view de illustrate to given name exam to lagta ra gadi you should know this concept from here geostationary satellite will be only one orbit only copy to chalo question number 47 question number 47 is the man appear is the orbital velocity of an artificial satellite in the circular orbit just above the earth is v naught amount p then the orbital velocity of the satellite orbiting at an altitude of half of the radius v naught is equal to क्या माना बस है माना pyramid है the orbital velocity for any satellite which is very close to the surface of the earth is given as v naught p को अतो को मान वैल्यू दिखा रहा है this is root over capital G m divided by capital R हम लिख रहे हैं बेटो this is the general expression को next हम मान p is क्या p है your कना p बस है this is at a मान effective distance क्या था this is R हम ले रहे from here to here this is मान क्या pyramid R by 2 में p by p the R by 2 p plus what is the height is equal to R by 2 that means क्या था your small r will be equal to क्या माना नहीं 3 R by 2 नहीं ये आ रहा can we put it as 3 R by 2 so orbital velocity for the satellite at this orbit will be let me put it as v1 है खल लगे को v1 से क्या माना नहीं से over this is क्या माना बस capital G m divided by small r हम ता bro ता ऐसे understand तो मम्मी अदुगा c की small r c value से क्या होई देनो capital R plus height लाकदोबनेबा capital R plus R by 2 it will be equal to क्या माना is है 3R by 2 तारा तारे you put the value over here is my value the option 0 root over capital G m divided by this will be maybe 3R by 2 ला तब और जो है this is root over 2 by 3 you know ता ai cái này rồi ya cái đó ai không được rồi thấy đi ra by orbital velocity से just above the earth surface से c की ले रहे हैं अदो इधर अगर c की value से क्या माने v naught तो माना बना था what is the orbital velocity at this height c height से तो लोग बता रही you have to put like this root over gm divided by small r इधर अगर you put the value here this is taken upside like 2 by 3 में देखो and we are left with only capital root over capital G capital M divided by R तना माने v naught माना था यहाँ पे आप लोग यार ऐसे कम हुई को नदी ऑप्शन नंबर 3 आंसर था अतुगा यो नंगी क्वेश्चन नंबर 48 तो हाइगद्रा हिरोइद्रा यो question number 48 49 question number 50 so let's see what aduga kan number 1 question number 54 ko 1 ko adu ai ka hai ki question number 48 se question number 48 ta leje the radii of circular orbit of two satellites A and B of the earth are 4r and the r respectively p rekho if the speed of the satellite A is 3b then the speed of the satellite B will be equal to क्या आता है देखिए find out the word see what पाएगा तेरा आइए बच्चा रखे radius to capital R to mana hai it is just above the R surface yaar niko mathang no kya pire se nagi R2 is equal to 4R hai it is very far from the kana within se from the R surface to is da pinatra ma to telo na si kya hoga dino one must be the height my height is kya hoga 3R okay 3R over putro oye mana piri si kai terminal se if the velocity if the velocity at a radius 4r is given as kya piraba nagi 3 pm or bata raba this is 3 p angi ko this is satellite A ni ko sir this is satellite A this is satellite B na to adu starting here we have to find out the p satellite PE velocity to kya aata lage question jam understand to go around on the frame hi video we have two satellite satellite A and the satellite B. Satellite B is just near to the Earth's surface and satellite A is at a distance 4r and it is also given that this satellite A at a distance 4r possesses a velocity 3v in then one must be the velocity of the satellite B which is just above the Earth's surface. Earth की surface के एक मतलब तो लेगा satellite pero B से my velocity क्या आता है कि final तो वो है कितना understand तो होगा मिको अदुरी you have to simply memorize escape velocity orbital velocity is equal to root over capital Gm divided by small r क्या कितना dari ko अदुका सही हो नगी 4a के महा आप जी को this is 4a a के होता है कि how will you write मान कमाई लेनी से your VA is equal to can we put it as capital Gm divided by what is the distance this is 4 आ रहा है ये आप रहा था यार देखो and 4 कना है 4b ये वहां पर देखो 4b की जगह VB is equal to root over capital Gm divided by this is r को ये आप रहा था यार हम देखो अभी we divide this to divide to zero कना फॉर्मूला से this will be equal to VA divided by VB is equal to क्या माना नहीं we are left with only root over 1 by 4 हमने मोबरा okay 1 by 4 तो ले मोबरे को this is equal to 1 by 2 and your velocity VB becomes क्या माना रहता है this is 2 times VA ने इबे ब्रो अभी this is 2 V in ताबरा अभी conclusion ने कहीं हेलो हुआ है the conclusion is very simple करी लो इन्हें तो यो 6,000 तो VA से क्या ना उसे this is 3 in ताबरा तो अभी done here this is 2 times into this is 3b or answer will be 6b में ताबरा as खंगी को अभी ताड़ी when the satellite is near to the Earth's surface it will be revolving at a greater speed माना Earth की surface माना नहीं ये nearer to the Earth's surface the satellite will be revolving with a greater speed याद रखना assume लातो ये के दौड़नी it will slow down okay as क्या दौड़ वो satellite से Earth की surface मना नहीं यदि मार्ग रोटेशन दो rotational speed will be increase तो बनी when it is far away from the Earth's surface तो कि far होता रगदी simple होई ना मार्ग rotational speed will be decrease मार्ग उम्मी चांग दो तब थरक करनी है क्या understood तो रहेगो अभी क्वेश्चन नंबर 49 से कॉपी तो दो तंग तो ऐसी तंग क्वेश्चन नहीं कतंग 49 के 50 से कता 49 है 15 है अदुगा क्वेश्चन नंबर 54 ने दिस आर 3 रिमेनिंग क्वेश्चन फॉर योर सैटेलाइट की नेवा अदु 3 जन का पट केवा यो नंग क्वेश्चन नंबर 49 तक कई वरे Change of orbit our formula will be very simple capital Gm capital G capital M small m divided by 2 into 1 by r1 minus 1 by r2 कागनी ना है कि changing of the orbit will require how much of extra work done तो क्या माना बा your option number 3 is our correct answer ता देखो अदुगा हम तक हाई सी ये इसको लोई मन ताऊ सिनबदली को ना सिलसु आई पाई मतम बी दम नती मतम बी को क्वेश्चन नंबर 50 रिमोट सेंसिंग सैटेलाइट चाहिए ना गरा भाई की करी है remote ID very far have natra adu itadi we know the occurrence of tsunami 2 days or 3 days ahead khang natro or 1 week ahead khang idana adi no koi ki hafta am wali ngai da 1 week ahead or ngai da natra 15 days 10 days ahead ta koi no weather phenomenon gi report se khang ga mi se kai no maram di koi na si this is our art natro satellite satellite we know this is polar satellite it will be revolving like this see art and can be smile like revolve to natro this is known as polar satellite natraga heliosynchronous natraga geo satellite na hai ko or another name will be kari kawi weather satellite is hai right bro gyan da bro understood to mi ko the weather satellite na ma di ke side there mina it will have a clear view of this western hemisphere eastern hemisphere khangani western hemisphere ma under khangoi do adu itari the storm is coming from here that means we can calculate how long will it take to hit India khang ya kadre ya do ai kai artist one rotate to dina draw adu itari here rotatory speed to ga magi duration to calculate tor kanda after 2 days after 3 days your tsunami lakani this cyclone lakani we can easily predict it okay so remote sensing means very far koi Bay of Bengal the thokado Bay of Bengal the thokpa adudagi nangi Indian Ocean the thokado north east ro koda kya changani 3 days changani 4 days changani hai ngambra ngami ko koi ki Bay of Bengal the cyclone lakota radi koi ki Assam da Arunachal Pradesh da north east region da ising chaw idana flood thu idana hangi ko after before 2 days 3 days kangma me ko adu kai nahi ta it is due to it can predict due to your polar satellite se exist or pragati ya hoigo kya ta na ai ese khangani ko mana pyramid se ke pyramid what will be the time period for polar satellite aparo geostationary satellite ki kya आता है 24 hour ta gidna what will be the time period for your polar satellite or geo satellite क्या आता है satellite के ngasai e dulo sina tro 4 pi square divided by this is dm into this is magi radius cube finish यार बा this formula will be true for geostationary true for any type of satellite that this formula can be applied understood to ngami nan 24 hour ta is kamaina you know after putting this after using this formula we put the required when the whole and for geostationary it comes out to be 24 hour okay hey kya da bro tareko adi question number 50 is the mana pin is kai pile a remote sensing satellite of the earth revolving in a circular orbit at a height equal to mag height se kya no se what is the height over here 0.25 adu disi yang tang haro se mag height se kya hogi in terms of kilometer कहता है कि 250 kilometer tabra height is like 20 amaga 2 decimal value will be cancel out with kanaiba 20 ani ka cancel sa karni ko we are left with 10 to power 4 le ko 10 to power 4 se ke with tare 10 to power 3 will be for your kilometer 10 remaining will be multiplied along with 225 it will give you 250 tabro this is kya tare this is 255 tabro tabro 250 kilometer understand the way see art ki radius se kya naam hai what is the radius of our art ki kya आता है 6400 kilometer and which one is greater convenience out very easy very simple and when compare with 2440 kilometer this 250 is nothing metro gyan dai ko and can we consider this to be any satellite which is just above the earth surface and below se abra I understand to ngam this is very close to the earth surface and khanbe areba adu the next the man appeal is ke avini your comparison of tamdadi simple hoina for any satellite which is near to the earth surface it will have approximately kya manane se anta hairo time se kya manage what will be the duration will be 2 pi root over this is rg, and after calculation this is kya taba se 84 meter ama tare ko. And what will be the velocity? Your velocity for any satellite just near to the earth surface kya manani, this will be approximately equal to 8 kilometer per second ama lakra. From here the orbital speed will be equal to option number 1, option number 2, option number 3, option number 4. Karam hoy gini aina type explanation ni khangi ko magi 250 kilometer when compared with capital R. Lobu matam da dine yung nang nasikha da tara sune. If you do not believe me, then you just put like this, root over kya tha se, root over capital GM divided by small r. Small r value kya lani se, capital GM divided by this is r plus I se ni ibra bra dabra. This is root over capital GM divided by 6400 plus 250 yung tare. In comparison with this r, your ice is very small. Ice is very small. We can still put kaya manani se, ice is almost negligible with 0 on a low way as compared to r. R being nabatara ko, it will be only r only bro. Sig value se kya mane, this is equal to 8 kilometer per hour ko mana bro, 8 kilometer per second ko mana idana. Hello? Hello? Question number 50 की करेक्ट ऑप्शन से क्या तारा ने बा, और करेक्ट ऑप्शन विल बी ऑप्शन नंबर 2 तारा बा. ऑप्शन नंबर 2 7.76 किलोमीटर पर सेकंड. आई ऐसी हंजन हाई परम जाते नते को सिखतंग इमि कोई बनी को मैं को माना तब नहीं अदु की हाई टाइम तो लगना 84, वेलोसिटी तो लगना 8 किलोमीटर पर सेकंड. सिकोगे दी याद करा यार. अभी लास्ट क्वेश्चन फॉर योर सैटेलाइट की अपनी ngasi. Question number 54. Sidamana PD है satellite any PD को. Here for your geostationary satellite it is very simple. T1 will be equal to 24 hour and we have to find out this T2. T2 is equal to question mark. Ya bra? Hangani ko mana sida ahan bada pyramid si geostationary satellite में pyramid ba, and along with magi distance sama pyramid. What about the second satellite? It is not mentioned term debo ko. Simply mana pyramid si pyramid. We have another second satellite revolving at a distance kya mana dino at a height h2 equal to 2.5. Then what will be the time period? My time period t2 to kya aata hai find out over kaga understood to mi ko ado it is very simple ina minor logo kari kai. Your r1 will be equal to effective distance will be kya thani se, the distance, the orbital radius of these satellite karama satellite. Then first satellite from the core se kya aata rani, it will be r plus 6r, it will be equal to 7r amatabra tare. And what about your r2 giti kya aata rani se, r plus 2.5, r plus this is 2.5, it will be equal to 3.5 r amatare ko. Now mag time period t square ji kya mana rese, your time square will be equal to 4 pi square divided by gm into this is r cube amatabra ta da bro. If we take the ratio of T1 by T2 holding square will be equal to kya manani se, R1 divided by R2. This is cube. Can we put like this? Hape ko this will be T1 की value से क्या ना 24 divided by this is T2 holding square. And what about your R1? R1 is 7R. What about R2? This is 3.5 r ama tabra. This is raised to power 3. After cancellation see cancel sekta 2 mo kambra. We will be having kya manani se 24 divided by this is t2 whole thing square and 2 raised to power 3 kya आता है 8 ama tabra 2 raised to power 3 से 8 आता है ना. Now see kya आता है से 24 divided by t2 will be equal to 2 root 2. Then 8 से कोई ना square root का 2 root 2 टाइप ना. And here after simplification it will be equal to क्या आता है से 2 12 6 6 तारीख को 6 root over 2 over finish.